Let's go American Football Conference. For some of
Okay.
you, that is the AFC.
All right. So are we gonna go? You go one, I go one. Like we go off of
No,
that, or we're gonna you're
just
gonna go the
just
line.
run through. Yeah, just
All
go
right.
through your AFC East or whoever you want to start. AFC North, whichever division or conference I should say. I'm sorry, and then or division. Sorry, division, and
Yeah.
then
The
I'll
three
give
teams.
my four. Yeah, and then we'll talk about it. We'll
Okay.
go.
Gotcha. So let's start with the AFC. I want you to go first on the AFC actually, because I got some oddball picks in there. I'll do
Okay,
NFC
so
first.
do you want me to start with the AFC East or where you just start?
Yeah. Go ahead and start with
All
the
right.
AFC East.
All right, so we're gonna start the AFC East. Number one, I got Buffalo Bills. I don't see nobody beating them in this division in regards to winning the division. Number two, I actually got the New England Patriots. I think Bill Belichick still got enough up his sleeve to be sneaky and be that number two seed in the division. Then I have the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets because the Jets look like the Jets. Like, I'm
Keep it
not gonna be
rolling. You're right. You're right. You're right. Keep it
right.
going.
Go ahead.
Oh, so me for the
Yeah.
I only picked the one. I picked the Bills to win that division. So we both had those.
Yes.
So go ahead in the next one.
All right, AFC North. I got Cincinnati Bengals at the number one seed. Number two seed, I got the Baltimore Ravens. At number three, I got the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then at number four, I got your Cleveland Browns.
All
And the
right.
reason why I picked, the reason why I know people are like, why the Browns are stacked. The Browns and the Browns and the Steelers have no quarterback, like no starting quarterback really. Like they have a guy they're saying is a starter, but they don't have the guy to get them over the hump to like lead them in the division, get them to the playoffs. So I'm saying no to both those teams. I think both of them have excellent defense. They might even have a better defense than the Ravens and the Bengals, but defense can only do so much if you're not scoring points.
Fair point. I also had the Bengals winning that. So
Okay.
let's move on to the South.
All right. AFC South. This terrible division. Ugh. All right. So we got the Colts number one because it's a trash division. Obviously, the Tennessee Titans is right behind them, like always. And then we got the Houston Texans, and then we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, I do want to put an asterisk on this. I think because Trevor Lawrence has shown some good flashes in preseason, and I think in the season he will be way better because one, he doesn't have a coach out there doing the wildest shit possible. Like he got a head coach that's pretty stable, won a
Literally
Super Bowl,
doing
won
literally
it with
the
a backup
wildest stuff.
quarterback, had the starting quarterback and Carson Wentz rolling, you know what I mean, before he got hurt. So I think with that quarterback or not quarterback with that coach and change with Doug Peterson, I think in a year or two, I think the Jacksonville Jaguars will be number two in this division, and they could possibly jump up to number one after Matt Ryan leaves. I think Matt Ryan is a solid quarterback. I think he's the type of quarterback that can lead those young receivers with the Colts. Go ahead.
So, Irv, I want to let you know what you just said. I 100% agree with you with Trevor Lawrence and jumping up to number one eventually. But let's be honest, this division is doo-doo. So I had it between Jacksonville Jaguars and Tennessee. Or not Tennessee, Jacksonville and Houston. I kept going back and forth. I'm just messing. I didn't have those. I had it.
I was about to say, I don't think you mean winning. I think you going the opposite direction. I think you're losing.
It was a stupid joke. Sorry,
everybody. More picks.
Just trolling. I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling. But I kept going back and forth between the Colts and the Titans, and I ended up going with the Titans. I think Robert Woods being in there, and then also I know that AJ Brown's gone, but
don't give me no BS analysis. You picking Derrick Henry to run over everybody in the division. You ain't said not a thing about the Ryan Tannehill as the quarterback.
Let's move to the West.
Nothing about Ryan Tannehill.
No,
you literally was like.
But I do think that I picked the Titans. I am picking the Titans as one. So go ahead, AFC West.
No, you picking Derrick Henry as number one. Don't lie to me. All right, so we move into the AFC West. My division. This hurts. This one hurts. This one hurts. I got Kansas City number one.
Okay.
I got Denver Broncos behind them. I got Los Angeles Chargers, and then I got us as the Raiders number four. That's how I'm ranking it. I don't like it because we was 4-0 in preseason, and I'm like, we Raiders, so we're going to Super Bowl. 4-0 in preseason? Nothing to it to get to the Super Bowl now.
That's true.
But realistically, I think Kansas City has been so good offensively that we talk about their defense every year, but we notice every year they find a way to get in whether it's the winning the division, whether it's the 2 seed, whatever it is,
Yeah.
they find a way to get back on top of this division because they put it on you offensively. And even with Tyreek Hill leaving, like you just sliding fast people in that spot. You're not
That's true.
really.
That's
you're
true.
Not really, and you're getting some big possession receivers for short intermediate routes, so you don't have to worry about Clyde's Allaire or whoever the other dude is that's running back. You like, you know what? We're gonna get Josh Gordon. We're gonna keep him. We're gonna get Juju Smith. We're gonna say, go run a 5-yard comeback, 5 yards right there.
Or you like Josh Gordon? You like Josh Gordon?
I like Josh Gordon because he big. You know what I mean? He could be a tight end, a wide receiver. He out there 240, just running over 160-pound people, just doing whatever. He a bully out there in them streets.
All right, or let's get weird. That's what I'm calling this one because this is a hard choice for me between all 4 teams. So let's get weird. I have the Chargers winning it.
Oh, you put your faith in young bull Justin Herbert. I can't be mad at that.
Yeah,
I can't be.
I think one of the Bosa on the other side, also with that corner, I forget his name.
Asante Samuel, CJ Jackson.
I think the 2 corners there are both really good. So I got Chargers 1.
They got 3 good corners.
I got Chargers going number 1. So that's it. What's your 3 teams to make the rest of the playoffs?
All right. So my 3 teams, we got New England Patriots. I think they'll skirt in there. Belichick got that. He just smart. The man just smart. Yeah. I think Baltimore Ravens will slide in. I think Baltimore is going to have a fight on their hands this year to get in because who is Lamar throwing to?
That's what I said. You're nailing my points.
Rashard Bateman, I got you as a receiver.
Mark Andrews every time.
Mark Andrews is a tight end. Every time. J.K. Dobbins. You got all these running backs. I'm like, bro, they're going to be trying to win games like 7-0. 10-3. Like, who is he throwing to? Besides, like, if I'm anybody on D, Mark Andrews, you getting double. And then whoever else out here that I don't know your name, I'm a single coverage. You're gonna have to be a star today. But Mark Andrews can't catch a pass.
There you go.
All right, that's my second one. My last one, I got the Denver Broncos.
And all right.
I think with you saying the Chargers, if you put them at number 1, you look at the Broncos, it's the same thing. They got a good defense in the front 7. They got edge rushers, both teams. They got good linebackers that can run side to side. They got good corners and safeties that can work together. I mean, like, they're a defense that you look at and you go, they really not weak. We really got to make ourselves. We got to break something. We got to break that line. We got to break a corner. We got to break somebody over there to win this game. And I look at them and I go, they got Russell Wilson. Look at all the offensive weapons they got.
Yeah.
Receiver wise, they got depth.
Yeah.
And then would you look at what they lost and you like, who over there? Can we get them as the GM for the Lakers? Because they over here giving up nothing for everything.
No, we want Danny Ainge right now.
I need Danny Ainge. Come on over, Danny, and give some words of advice to Rob. But that's who I got now.
All right. So my 3 teams. We agree upon the Patriots. I think the Patriots with Bill Belichick.
You better not say the Dolphins.
And Matt Jones. No, because I already made a bet earlier that I'd be going against myself if I said that.
I know. That's why I said that.
So the Patriots, I think, will sneak in. I think they're a sneaky good team. Bill Belichick's defense is always pretty amazing. If they can get that offensive going, I know they lost their offensive coach, and he's your head coach now. Yep. But if they can get that offensive, flow going with Matt, it's Matt Jones, correct?
Mac
Jones. My bad.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. I feel like what I saw from the little clips of him in preseason, I was impressed. I know it's preseason, but I was impressed. So
you didn't watch this last game, did you?
Nah.
Okay, that's why I was like, last game he didn't look good.
Okay, all right. I just think the Patriots can fit in there. The other team we had is the Broncos. With exact words you just said, their defense is solid. Their Russell Wilson's there. Their offense is pretty solid. All they were missing kind of the last few years or last year was a quarterback. So I have the Broncos as well going there. Now for the third team, I kept going back and forth between a couple of teams here. The teams I had that were going back and forth were the Ravens, Colts, Kansas City, Dolphins, and Raiders. I had all 5 of them, and I kept going back and forth. And as I can't pick the Dolphins because, like you said, be going against what my word is.
Right.
Matt Ryan, I haven't.
You don't trust him. You
don't trust Matt Ryan. Exactly.
Yeah, you don't. I know you don't trust him. You've said that before.
Ravens, I was like, who are they throwing to? And I couldn't pick them. Although you picked them, and I respect you for picking them, I could not pick them because I don't know who they're throwing to. So it came down to Kansas City and the Raiders. And Irv, like I said, just this division. I get weird with things here. So I went with the Raiders. I picked the Raiders to make.
There we go. Somebody got to pick him, and I'm a fan.
A little bias he came out because my good friend Herb is a Raiders fan, but I went with him. I think the Raiders will be in there, and I think Kansas City misses playoffs this year.
I would love to see that, but it's so hard when you see how the draft went and they went and got another fast guy. They just slid Nicole Hartman into the same spot Tyreek Hill was already in. They slid the new guy into Nicole Hartman's spot for the jet sweeps and things like that. You see they weren't out to get another running back, but what they did instead was get veteran big receivers for possessions. And you like, what did they do defensively? And you like, oh, they got Chris Jones. They got a couple people, but they really didn't do nothing too crazy. But you like, that's how they are every year.
Their heart and soul, Honey Badger is gone.
Gone. But the thing about it is, I'm like, I feel like their goal is like how the Nets were trying to be. We're trying to get on top of you. Yeah, we're gonna put so many points on you. We're gonna make you get away from the run game and throw the ball. So you're gonna have to keep Mahomes out there.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. My bad.
Oh, go ahead.
Really quick, this is gonna be a YouTube video. In the comments, leave if you're upset that I picked the Raiders, or say Raider Nation if you're a Raider fan, or if you're a Chiefs fan. Leave your disappointment in me down below, please.
All right. For you Bronco fans, by the way, I think Russell Wilson can have that Tom Brady effect on you. Like when Tom came in his first year and the Tampa Bay Bucks went and won a Super Bowl. People asked me, where's Tom Brady going to go? And I said, if he's going to the Tampa Bay Bucks, like I reported, then he'll win a Super Bowl. And people were like, you're crazy. Why would he go to Tampa? I said, because they have everything but a quarterback.
Yep.
They were like number one statistically in almost everything, except Jameis Winston was like, what, 50 for 50? He was like, or 30 for 30, something crazy with touchdowns. Yeah. And it was like, if they get a better quarterback, bro, they got star receivers, running backs, all that crazy stuff. Like, they're good. I think Denver, y'all could be a sneaky one. Like, if Russell get on that same page like he is with Tom, or I should say if he get on that page like Tom, I think y'all might sneak one in.